And today I'm going to be answering the question as to whether you can drink tea during your fasting window if you're doing intermittent fasting. Now I'm doing something which is called time-restricted fasting, so I'm doing the 16-8 method of intermittent fasting, which means that I fast for 16 hours and I eat during an 8-hour window. Now there are various types of fasting, but I'm not going to go into them in this particular video, but the 16-8 is something I prefer. So what I want to answer is whether during your 16 hours of fasting, one of the things that I like to be able to do is to drink tea. And in fact, yes, you can. So a mug or a cup of tea with nothing added to it is around about 2 calories according to NutriCheck. NutriCheck is something I use. It's an app on my phone to check the calorie content of different foods and drinks. However, be careful, because if you add anything to your tea, for example, if you take a tea with semi-skim milk, and according to NutriCheck, a mug or a cup of tea with semi-skim milk takes it up to 16 calories. Now, although you may think that 16 calories isn't actually a huge amount, it's more than likely to break your fast. So you'll have a spike of insulin basically. And once you have a spike of insulin, your fast is broken. So you won't get all the real benefits of a fast. If we take that to another stage where you add whole milk or full fat milk, as we call it here, tea with full fat milk in it will take that tea up to 22 calories. So you're pushing that boat a little bit further, so you'll have a slightly higher insulin spike as a result of drinking that during your fasting window. If you like sugar in your tea, adding a spoonful of sugar with semi-skim milk into a cup of tea, that takes that up to 40 calories. So that ramps it up a stage further. Again, you may think, well, actually 40 calories is not a lot, but it's enough during your fasting window to spike your insulin and to break your fast. And if you're trying to get all the health benefits from that fasting window, it's not a good thing to do. But I think you get the picture. So if you add more sugar and higher calorie content milk, the number of calories in your tea will be higher and higher. So yes, it's fine to drink black tea during your fasting window, and it's okay to drink things like, herbal teas, because according to NutriCheck, herbal teas contain about 3 calories, so a little bit higher, whereas something like Earl Grey contains about 2 calories, and that's black Earl Grey, by the way. Something I don't particularly like, whether it's got milk or no milk, but if you particularly like Earl Grey, then that's fine. One of the things to watch though is the sweeter teas, like the fruit tea. So fruit tea contains about 5 calories, which again I know is low, but there's a danger that the sweet flavours within fruit tea may start to spike an insulin response inside your body. So that could break your fast, albeit for a short period of time, so there might be a little blip. I would suggest you avoid any of the sweeter fruit teas. Just as an aside, just in case you're asking about a Long Island tea cocktail, well, one of those, according to NutriCheck, contains about 152 calories. So I certainly wouldn't have a Long Island tea while you're during your fasting window, because that will be ramping up your insulin spike because of the alcoholic content in a Long Island tea. And alcohol, which is high in calories but very low in nutritional benefit, empty calories effectively what it's called, it is not certainly very good, and it will certainly break your fast. But it's okay to have black tea, herbal teas, they are fine during your fasting window if you're doing intermittent fasting. Well, I hope that helps and answers your question. Thank you very much for listening, and bye for now.